And with that said, wait a second. I just sold 2 of these. And it did not count towards my goal, did it? Wait a second. I feel snaked. Alright guys, hello and welcome back to yet another episode on the Good Company campaign with me, Spacefish. And welcome back to Eye in the Sky, yet again. As you guys may remember, we left off in the last episode with this goal of 20 camera drones sold a month with a noise pollution below or equal 0.1. And I'm pretty sure we got a design going for this thing already, so let's just double check that that is the case. It is indeed. And I am pretty sure we needed this like acoustic ester foam to actually get things working, and indeed we do. We do apparently have some tables right here. Not quite sure why there's no actual recipe indicator on this tables. That's a bit weird. Maybe that's just because they... Oh, yeah, I think... No, it shouldn't be because they're not currently crafting. So that's a bit weird. I'm not actually quite sure what that is or what the reasoning behind that is. Then again, there's no recipe indicator on these either. So I'm not quite sure. That's a bit weird. Maybe that's intended, maybe that's not intended. One way or another, though, we have this stuff up and running. And we do have this drone in here already as well. So let me get this thing to fast forward, because I think that we have got everything set up here already. And with that said, let me actually double check that we have some camera drones accumulating right here. Now, for a month, I'm actually kind of wondering if the month actually starts like, if it's like dynamically 30 days pretty much, or if it's like the fix May or June or whatever we may currently have. So I'm actually very interested in that. Now, what I'm also seeing down here is we have got these new drones in here now, but there's absolutely no space for them. So let's change that. I do also apparently have an empty slot right here, which I think I can just use for the acoustic ester foam to make sure that we have got a bunch of that backlogged all the time. And then with that said, I think we can just start accumulating these drones. Now, what I am kind of wondering about is if I think I do. I'm just going to start accumulating a few of these in my inventory just to make sure that we are actually going to hit our target right there. And with that said, wait a second. I just sold 2 of these. And it did not count towards my goal, did it? Wait a second. I feel snaked. That thing has a noise pollution of below or equal to 0.1 unless there's some issues with rounding or something, which in that case I would be absolutely pissed. Let me already look to alternatives, because I feel there may be an issue here which would be absolutely annoying. So let's have a look at alternatives for a second. Now, what would probably be an alternative would be some casing that dampens the noise a bit more, I suppose. Actually, it seems that wooden box chassis are already doing just that. Well, metal box chassis, no, that's heat loss. Plastic is 0.4 as well. So the only thing that we could do is stuff more acoustic ester foam into it, which would be very counter productive for our whole goal of sell so and so many a month. Now, I'm not quite sure. Let's have another one run through. Like, I'm gonna keep one of these drones in here. Then we're just gonna see if that actually counts towards the target or not. Because if it doesn't, that's actually gonna be super annoying, and I am going to be kind of slightly very much annoyed, and I'm going to be kind of worried. And yeah, there we go. Great. Okay. So yeah, what do I say about that one now? Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the right drone, so like I'm not doing anything wrong right there, and that's kind of a bit of a big issue. So, you know, if you guys, you know, if you guys are watching Chasing Carrots, you know, mates, then yeah, would be great if you guys could actually do something about that, because I think that is pretty darn annoying, not gonna lie. So I am going to get this up to 6 then, but we will need to do a new design, which will mean that we need to push more acoustic ester foam into these designs, and thus we will slightly bottleneck, which I think is going to be super annoying, but we don't really have much of a choice here. I hope that that's actually the issue. Let me double check there's no other things needed. No, 20 camera drones per month with a noise pollution below or equal 0.1. So it is just some rounding thing, I think. It must be that it's like 0.12 and it gets rounded down to 0.1, which shouldn't be the case. Honestly, it shouldn't be the case, because, I mean, in that case, you know, just give me the 2 digits. But yeah, so like, either it is that it's just some rounding issue, or it's that the below or equal, which it obviously says right here, is working as a below only. So one way or another, something I think that should definitely be addressed. But with that said, let me change the blueprint. I suppose we're gonna take the S1, I guess, and we're gonna stuff some more acoustic ester foam into that, and we're gonna have like we're gonna have negative noise pollution. You know, if you have devices with 0 noise pollution, it's just gonna be silent. If you have negative, I don't know, what would be the feature? Like chirping birds or something, maybe. I don't know. But with that said, so that's going to be our new design. We are going to be changing this over, and then, well, I will just have to accumulate some of these drones in my inventory for the time being. And, also, by the way, yeah. See, that's a bit of an issue. So, oh, I need to actually swap this to auto. So, yeah, this, and then, you know, up the bandwidth for that, and S1. How did we just get a free slot for that? Oh yeah, great, because like the whole acoustic ester foam thingy is now just absolutely gone again. God, please no. Please no. I don't want this. I don't want any of this. How can I even? I'm so confused. I am literally so confused right now. Why do I have filled slots that are not filled? And why is there a point in these? Is it because they're currently used? I think it is, isn't it? Okay, so I've got the whole thing being required thing, you know, set up again, apparently. And then, like, where are you currently getting that? What? Oh my god, guys, I'm like, I'm having an existential crisis right now or something. This is actually getting a bit annoying. So we've got this courier palette right here. So I have my route, right? You have your output of acoustic ester foam, which should go into the input of the courier palette, and from the input of the courier palette, it should go into there. We do obviously not have a connection for this any. Well, actually, we do. No, what? Why do I have an exclamation mark for these? Why is there an exclamation? Oh, because this thing is not being sold, right? No, this thing is being sold. Let's just keep going for a second with like whatever this is. Yeah, and we've got this thing, so let's just keep going for a second until this stuff gets sold out, and then I'm gonna do something about this, hopefully. But that's messy. That's pretty messy, isn't it, guys? Yeah. I hope that's not going to happen too much more to us. I mean, obviously, I'm very much also playing at the very boundaries of the game right now, with like everything super stuffed and like crazy logistics and couriers going back and forth. But let's just hope that that is in the long run going to work out for us. And now, why do we still have these all over the place? How many potential sales do I have a week for these right now? 2. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of an issue. So I'm going to get that up to like 4, so I can... Actually, I'm going to get it up to 5. Yep, just like that. So I can get rid of those as quickly as possible. I also need to get this down to like... Let's make it 6, just to make sure that we can sell enough of these every week. Now... With that said, can I now fix this whole mess that calls itself like a logistics system? Because, why do I have exclamation marks here? I just don't get it. See, that works. What is your issue, though? What is your issue? Honestly, seriously, what? Why do you throw an exclamation mark at me? You should be good. If I just leave it that way, will it work? Also, I'm not able to get rid of this anymore, by the way, so I've got no clue how I messed this up. But I can't get rid of it. Oh, no, I actually know why. So if I get rid of that, then that should be gone. Fingers crossed. It is. Okay, so that's great. The only thing I'm still very confused about is this exclamation mark, to be honest. Oh, is it because I'm putting it from here into there? Well, I need to be... How do I require this thing again? Didn't I do it that way last time? Please. Please. Please, no. Oh my god. Okay. Did that fix it? I think it did. Okay. I've got no clue why it worked this time. Well, last time on auto logistics it didn't, but let's just not worry about it too much, alright? As long as it somehow works, I'm really happy right now, so let's just keep it at that. And with that said, I am going to start grabbing a few of these advanced drones. I'm going to move those to the right side so I know to actually sell them. And I'm going to grab all these that he's making now just to get some of them into my inventory already. Because I do know that he is eventually going to bottleneck because we are making too few of these acoustic ester foam units. So, like, that will become an issue eventually, but for the time being, you know, it is not. So while it isn't, I'm just going to grab some on-top units that we can then just push into kind of make the on-top sales happen. And with that said, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I've got 2 slots for these, don't I? Look at that. Perfect. I've got 6. I don't have potential... Do I have potential sales of 6? I've got potential sales of 5. So let's make that 6, and those will be gone within this week. Fingers crossed. So doing that, I'm also going to just... Is it? Yeah, this is the advanced one, so I'm going to just pull that to my inventory as well, just to make sure that none of these are going to cannibalize my sales into the other into the older product direction rather. So yeah, just keep an eye out like that. I hope my inventory is going to be having enough space, and I think we just sold them off, didn't we? Yep, looking good. All right, cool. So with that now out of the way, I would like to... Oh, wait. No. God. Jeez. Okay. I would like to actually firstly increase... Well, actually firstly get rid of these. Oh, can't do that yet again. So increase the bandwidth of these first. Then I am going to go out of the logistics mode. I am going to go over to this older drone. Get it out of there. Get back in. And I'm going to up the acoustic ester foam to 100 as well, just to make sure we keep some nice stock of that and don't run out too quickly right there. Okay, now, with that set and done, I'm going to throw a bunch of drones at this. It's going to take like 1:20, so that's going to be a while before we actually sell that off. And in the meantime, I'm just going to get myself all the way back over here, and I'm going to be pulling these drones off the shelves. Now, this process, I think, guys, is going to take a quick minute or two, with me just running back and forth between these shelves and trying to sell as many of them off as possible within 1 week to just kind of hit that goal. So I think, guys, I will place a quick cut right here, and I'll be right back with you guys when I am done with achieving this goal. Alright, I'm back, guys. A bit quicker than anticipated. Do you guys know why? Do you see that? 0 drones sold a month. I am very confused. I'm very, very confused. I've got absolutely no clue what the issue is now, because obviously I am definitely now below that required noise pollution that we were talking about before, right? Like yeah. So like, do you guys know what the issue is here? Because I absolutely have no clue what is going wrong. I'm at 20 camera drones a month. Okay, I mean, sure. I'm achieving that pretty nicely. I would say I already have sold like 12 or something, probably. A noise pollution below or equal 0.1. There's no other requirements here. And if we look into here, design desk, features and drawbacks, special chapter for the Tycoon manual. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm hitting this goal. Why am I hitting a roadblock right here? I've got absolutely no clue what I am doing wrong. And, well, I honestly have no clue how to continue this episode right now. I mean, we can have a look at the manual, right? Okay, cool. Now what? Product design. And then it's like drawbacks, mandatory features, all this coming soon stuff, and other things that don't really help me on what I want to do. And I've got no clue what's going wrong, guys. We're selling things just as we're supposed to, but it's apparently not working out, and I've got absolutely no clue what's going wrong. Okay, I think I'm going to pause this episode here. I've got absolutely no clue what to do. I think I'll be contacting the devs about it and see what I can do. It is currently already Monday, though, and I would like to get this episode out to you guys tomorrow. So I've got absolutely no clue what I am now going to do. It's a bit troublesome. Like, I hope it's not going to get delayed by this, or, well, whatever I decide, you know, I really don't want to release it like this, because it's a bit, like, I don't know, short and low on content. So, well, I don't know. Let me get in contact with the developers, and I'll try and find something out on what we can do here to make this work, and then hopefully I'll be back with you guys soon. For the time being, guys, thanks for watching, and, well, hopefully see you guys right after the cut. Alright, guys, hello, and welcome back, and look at this beauty. It is actually fixed. Now, well, I had a quick chat in the developer Discord, and they really quickly helped me out, so thanks a lot for that, guys. So yeah, Mark actually told me just to save and quit the actual game and restart the game, and look at that, we're actually fulfilling the target. So I'm very happy that that is now finally back together and actually working for us. And with that said, I am now going to proceed with the original plan of actually me running back and forth, resupplying shells, picking up these drones, and making sure that we will manage to sell off 20 drones in this month. So now I will be placing my cut, and I will be back after the cut with you guys. Alright, guys, and welcome back. As you can see, I'm only missing one single drone. I've got 6 of them stashed in this storage right now. So, well, looking like in just 2 days we will finally have this goal fulfilled and the actual mission done. With that said, I'm still actually pulling drones from the shelf because my guy's actually producing away rather quickly. I have to say, he would be overfilling this thing quite massively, so I have to try and manage that a bit. But look at this, they went in at 0400, as silent as Siberian hawks. Under the radar they went. Oh, you should have seen it. High aces are back in action. Thank you, Ace. Good job with high flyers now. Drones were quiet, but they still got taken out. It seems their heat signature was detected. Now that's a rather odd one for a standard farm, isn't it? The final transmission shows Marvin's dog ripping their circuitry apart. Damn it, this puts a dampener on our airborne endeavors. Oh boy, here we go again. We lost 4 brave club members on this mission. Well, we lost their drones. I mean, I say, produce drones with less heat emission and nothing will stop us extracting these secrets from this mysterious Baron 52. Okay, so our new task then, a new task being that we now have to produce drones with a lower heat signature, I guess. Looking at these things, we only have potential sales of 3 a week now. Oh boy. That's actually pretty crazy, isn't it? Okay, so down to 6 again. Delivery drone still doing fine, so we are at least getting some money from that. But look at the sales numbers. It's really not great, is it? 30% of a discount. Not too happy with that, but we'll have to live with it for the time being. And with that said, let's have a look at our new goals. So, sell at least 20 camera drones per month with a heat loss and noise pollution below or equal 0.1. So, as you guys know, this was apparently just some random bug that got fixed by saving and quitting the game. So what I want to try is actually looking back at this now, and I'll just call this the ST, alright, for silent thermal, and sorry for that one, once more, and I will be trashing this acoustic ester foam now, and what I will be doing instead is unsticking my mouse, which got totally stuck with its cord right there, and I will be, going into drawback reduction. We don't have what we need. No, once more, isn't it? Okay, so I guess we will need something anti-thermal. Okay, we have fan coolers, which honestly, right, if you guys know anything about thermal imaging, fan coolers are not going to do anything about thermal signature for you, because you're just going to have a massive thermal signature, obviously, where the thing blows the air out of the case. So, I mean, you know, but, alright, you know, enough with all that realism. 2.6 heat loss right now, though, is absolutely mad. Wasn't it 0.1? Wow, it's 0.1 that we need to hit. So, first things first, maybe, is there a casing that still offers 0.4 noise reduction as well? Heat loss 0.4. Okay, so we could go for a plastic chassis instead, but that would still leave us. Well, it would leave us with like 0.7 less, so we would still be at 1.9, so very, very much still. And we definitely will, one way or another, need one of these fan coolers, I suppose. Yeah, so, let's start the research on this. I mean, the thing is, we don't have any research points that we could spend, isn't it? Okay, so we would actually need to do a new quick setup, which I am just going to do in the spare building that we have over here. I will get this back to standard speed, and I'll get us a pallet right here. Then we will have a no research analysis desks. Yes, no, actually, wait, we need to actually manufacture first before we analyze. So let's get two chemistry tables up and running. Just do the same good old battery stack deal, and then I will get to, actually we could just do one, honestly. I think one should be fine. Like, I don't want to totally overbuild this stuff for the time being, so I'm just going to do one and one. I am going to go ahead and get a battery stack selected right here with an employee for that, and I will get an analysis desk. Oh wait, no, wait, that's the analysis desk. Right, then we need an employee for the actual table. We need an employee for this, and we will need an employee for the logistics zone. And with that said, these guys should now theoretically start researching. I am going to go and get like a small shelving rack up and running right here, so that guy has got a bit short of logistics ways with her plunking away at that too. And with that said, that's our research now up and running. Now that's going to take a few minutes, and as we are already very much nearing the end of the episode, I will just end it here for you guys for today. So I do hope that you guys did enjoy this episode, even though there were some minor technical difficulties. And if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. And if you're new around here and enjoyed this episode and would like to stay around for more of my content, also definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. And with that said, guys, as always, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a great week, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.